Hello, and welcome back to Spellforce 3. Miles before I sleep, let's go here. I'm actually not very certain. I thought last time we did clean up this level. Well, it's not gonna be long anyway. This is our time. This is our fortune.
Got it.
Just follow her. Yes, we have completed that. Get out of here. The stone doors fall shut behind you. Many tales have been told about Mulder, the lost city of the Shapers. While some scores go far as to doubt its very existence, others claim that it was an utopia, an unconquerable city in a valley of never-ending summer. Of course they were wrong. So, which way should I go? The world map is used to travel from region to region. Yes, I know how the world map works. It's basically a quick traveling tool, and a compass to lands yet undiscovered. Yeah, we do need a mini-map for the big map. Honor's Blade. Okay. And where's the other one? Come on, show it to me. There it is. In Everlight. Let's go to Everlight. Okay, we're definitely taking you. I'm coming along, as always.
Easy.
Just as easy. One more. Which one should I take?
It will be bloody.
Maybe I should take Iana. Now, you two, you're a mage, you're a fighter. That's actually all we need. The other guy is extra. Yeah, sure, let's go with her. See if she has any skills whatsoever.
Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, many are shocked to find that their troubles do not end there. Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely unscathed during the Mage Wars, the city has its own mountain of problems to struggle with. The biggest ones being the ever-growing gap between the rich and the poor, an uncontrollable rise in crime, and the Purity of Light's aggressive crusade for new followers.
That's the biggest trouble? Really? There are spiders living in the city, bandits all around.
Required.
And there was a fire golem right in the cave.
Will do. Everlight. What now?
Corporal?
Yes.
Go with him.
Fine.
I actually don't know what you have. Mesmerize too. Apply apathic to enemy target.
Huh? Help you with something?
I want to set over. How much will that cost?
25 gold. And no haggling.
I'll be off.
I don't need that.
Huh? Help you with something?
I'll be off.
That's actually not helping, surprisingly. Fine, let's go to the other location. We'll come back later. Actually, I think we need to come back with the mage. Fine, let's try this. You stay home, you come along.
Let us make this quick.
I hope it's not too much for trouble.
Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, many are shocked to find that their troubles do not end there. Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely unscathed during the Mage Wars, the city has its own mountain of problems to struggle with.
I'll take a look.
Let me know what you need.
Huh? Help you with something?
I want to set over.
25 gold. And no haggling.
I want to set over. How much?
25 gold. And
I'll be off.
Okay.
Just give the word.
What do I need to do? To Creators Guild, we have that.
Fine.
Just move from here to there. I'm not spending 25 gold for something that's completely free and actually quicker.
A fine plan.
It's actually kind of amazing. And thus to the guild we go. Potion of Fresh Start. Why are you carrying that? If I accidentally click that, that's gonna be bad. Oram, Undergust.
As a neutral, apolitical association of mages solely devoted to the study of magic, the members of the Creators...
Undergast? Now that's a pleasant surprise. Back already?
We need your help, Callaghan.
Yes, of course. What do you need?
That archaeologist, Sir Albertus Watley. What do you know about him?
Watley? That man obsessed with his island?
Yes. What do you know about him?
Not much. Only that he showed up here some years ago asking for funding for his bizarre excavation. All the nobles who usually fund these kinds of things had rejected him. However, he didn't have any proof backing up his claims, other than him claiming to be of Hibernian ancestry, just like Queen Aelith. So we had to send him away as well, which didn't stop him from digging.
He thinks he's a Hibernian?
Well, he said that his great-great-great-great-grandmother was part Hibernian or something along those lines, though he didn't have any of the Queen's gifts.
And he also claimed that, through his heritage, he has been having those strange dreams since his childhood of a secluded island within the Black Sea that no explorer has ever laid eyes upon.
And I take it you didn't believe him.
Well, I wanted to, and so did the other archivers. But the moment we start giving out money for fascinating stories alone is the moment we will stop existing.
Okay.
Why would he dig in Everlight to find an island?
Because apparently there's a Shaper portal that might take him there. Or a Hibernian portal, I don't remember, it's been a while.
If you and the nobles denied him the means to do an excavation, how did he dig?
That's where it gets tragic. He spent his entire heritage.
To no avail.
Not entirely. He found what resembled a portal, but it was just dead, cold stone. It didn't take him anywhere. He tried to activate it for years, but ultimately his savings ran out. Now he lives in the Mud District, begging for food. He literally gave it all for his dream, but failed. A sad story. Why do you ask, though?
A private matter. Thank you, Callaghan.
You're welcome, as usual, Undergast. I hope to see you again soon sometime. I have to continue my work now. Safe travels, friends.
From what I get from this conversation, that guy was an idiot. You don't spend a fortune on a dream unless you know you can back it up.
Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, many are shocked to find that their troubles do not end there. Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely unscathed during the Mage Wars, the city has its own mountain of problems to...
Did you think he would get rich if he found that? Maybe. But still.
Well then, off to the Mud District. Let's hope Watley's still there.
And still alive.
Let's see if he's gonna join our party. I mean, we already have 4 people. What's the worst that can happen, right? I don't know, I'm not certain what to do with this guy. Avoid arrow. Damage interrupt and silent target enemy. If the target is weakened or bleeding, remove weakened or bleeding and deal extra damage. Cannot use ability. Go of the Forsaken. Summon a group of walking corpses target area. 12 you on the battlefield. They explode upon death or at the end of the effect, damaging nearby enemies.
Excuse me, madam. I'm wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for a man named Ilbertus Watley. He's supposed to live here.
Watley? Oh, you mean that beggar? Ah, he lives here. Does nothing but beg for coins at the marketplace all day long. What do you want from him?
Long story. Much obliged.
Maybe you should first ask what do you want from him before giving the information. Hello.
Greetings. Say, could you help me with something?
Hubertus what? Never heard of him. Sorry.
No problem. Tiara's blessing.
Have a gold coin. Still don't remember? Nope. Here's 100 more gold coin. What about now? I honestly don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's what a cool conversation is about. Watley. Hello.
I think that's him.
A coin, kind sir. Please, all Father will reward you for your generosity.
Are you Sir Ilbertus Watley?
Yes, I am. Who are you? How do you know my name?
We're here because of the island in the Black Sea.
That accursed island. Tiara's breath. And here I thought I was done with it for good.
Well, come with us.
You seem bitter about it.
How did you guess? I sacrificed everything I had just for some deluded fantasy. From a nobleman in Tiara's grace to a beggar in the Mud District. Quite the career, isn't it? And all because of some deluded childhood dream. Because I wanted to believe I'm special. Let's not talk about it.
Well, we know for a fact that it exists, and we want to find it.
What?
The island exists, and we have reason to believe there's something on it that we need. And we've been told that you tried to excavate an old Hibernian portal that could lead us there.
Forgive me, but this is a lot to take in.
But the portal exists?
Yes. Yes, it does. But it's useless. Just a piece of stone.
Okay, you're part Hydridian.
Another question. We were told that you consider yourself part Hibernian? Like the Queen?
Well, not anymore. But yes, I believed that for a very long time.
How come?
Long story. The short version is that I've had these strange dreams ever since I can remember. Dreams of turquoise marble, of old rituals and ancient dragons. But they were always so vivid, like a real memory.
And that led you to believe they were?
That and the fact that I've always felt different from others. But then again, who doesn't? In the end, the Creators Guild was right. I had nothing to back up my claims.
What did you expect? I have a legitimate claim to the throne on account of my dreams. Worship me! So you used up all your wealth to find that island?
So you used up all your wealth to find that island?
Yes. As you probably know, no one was willing to fund my expedition. So I decided to take the matter into my own hands. Looking back, I can't believe how obsessed I was. Even when I sold the house my family had lived in for generations, I didn't see where that route was ultimately bound to take me. But I'd rather not talk about it. I hope you understand.
How did you learn of that island? That is actually a good question.
How did you learn of that island?
That's complicated. What it ultimately amounted to were some vague explorer's diaries, dreams, and an active imagination.
And that's all?
No, it's not. But please understand that this is a very painful chapter of my past, which I prefer to remain closed.
Sounds okay.
What exactly did you hope to find on that island?
Wealth. At least, that was part of it, and what I told my potential patrons. Then, of course, there was my supposed Hibernian heritage. But, all that aside, Hibernian culture has always fascinated me. I studied archaeology in Greykeep, and as most archaeologists, I was always laughed at. Most people still consider it an expensive hobby for nobles rather than a true craft. I wanted to prove them wrong.
It is a hobby for nobles, dude. Even if it's an expensive craft that ultimately leads to nowhere. Or even if it does. You find stuff from ancient culture. It's a hobby. That's history.
Be that as it may, we need to find a way to get to that island. And building a ship isn't an option. Can you show us that portal?
Haven't you listened? It doesn't work.
We need to try. Can you take us there?
Fine. I can. But only under one condition. You need to pay me. Now, believe me, I wouldn't ask this if I had a choice. But leaving this place during the busiest hours of the day means I'll end up with an empty belly tonight. Just give me 30 gold. That should last me for a week.
Take 60.
Oh, that's very generous of you. Thank you. Meet me at the excavation site, will you? I need to take care of something first.
Okay, see you there.
And so millions of hours passed, and he was never seen again. Yeah, he has
Poor
debt
man.
fees to pay.
To give it all up for your dream and then fail. That must hurt.
But not uncommon. Most dreams and ambitions aren't bound to become reality. We only like to tell ourselves otherwise.
Yeah, but usually people who invest in their ambitions have a limit to how much they are willing to lose. Okay, this guy does need a better weapon, and I do want to give you something to keep you alive for a little bit longer. Oh, we still have 45 potions. That's neat. Oh, I still have my spear. Though I do have my shield.
Wait, you there. Yes, you. Could you spare a moment?
Me?
Yes. You're military, aren't you? You must be. I can tell by the way you're walking.
Sure.
I am. Yeah. Why do you ask?
Well, I don't know how to say this, but I could really use your help. My daughter, Rosa, she didn't come back from the river last noon. Now, she was always a stubborn child, but it's been over a day now, and that doesn't seem like her at all. I'd go look for myself, but as you can see, my legs don't work like they should anymore.
And you're naked.
All right, I'll go see if I can find your daughter. You said she went to the river?
Yes, to clean out my wrappings. She's around 5 feet tall, has blonde, long hair, and a birthmark on her right cheek. Thank you, sir. You have no idea how much that means to me. Just find her, please.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Sir is gender neutral. That's why in Dragon Age they call it Sarah. Let's see, an Elven's End, 20. I still think this is a better spear, the winter one I'm talking about, not the one here. Can only be used by Ianna. This one? Tahir's armor. And Gore's armor. I do like this helmet more than this one, but I think it looks fine. Also, that shield seems to be hovering over my hand a little bit. Nothing new, this game does that sometimes. A stocky man in his 40s, the back of his skull had been crushed. He died from a heart attack. Clothes are scattered around the rock, some of them washed, some of them dirty. There's dried blood on one of the shirts. Oh my. Ooh, a naginata and a spear.
Blazes. Blonde hair. Birthmark on the cheek. That's the old man's daughter.
Damn it. The bandits must have kidnapped her.
And not just that. Let's go back to the old man. He'll want to know.
Don't say kidnapped her. Must have been nagged by bandits.
Tahar, I do not think it's wise to tell that old man about what the bandits did to his daughter.
Why?
It would only make him suffer more. Tell him she fell and broke her neck. That way he will not have to spend the rest of his life picturing her final moments.
Yeah, that's a better story. She died because of you.
Understood.
Yes? Did you find her?
Well, there's no good way to say it. Rosa is dead. She slipped while getting water and broke her neck.
She... what? What do you mean?
What I just said. We found her body near the river. I'm sorry for your loss.
But... no. No, that's not possible. She was always graceful, dexterous. She wouldn't have fallen. You must have found someone else. I will go look for her myself once the legs have recovered. She's still out there. I can feel it.
Look, sir, she had the birthmark. It was your daughter.
It wasn't. Now, please go. I need to rest. And then I need to prepare. Yes, I have to.
Well, it's sad, but actually I would
What
go...
a goddamn mess. Such a young girl, abused and murdered. Sometimes I wonder what's wrong with this world.
As you want.
It's savage, you see. And not just the civilized parts.
Yes, of course.
Okay. So, we're gonna give you something. Constitution doesn't seem to be your blade, so... Outward attacks have a chance to apply weakness. Day of Reckoning. This is something I actually have to assign to you. That's a good percentage. What do you do? Sacrifice a nearby random ally to heal yourself. Sounds like something I would use, but not this guy. Go with Paradox Magic. I like the word Paradox Magic. Okay, you're done. You saw. What do you do? Explode on dead, dealing damage and apply bleeding to nearby creatures hostile to Uram. Is that a passive ability? Inflict all corpses in a small area around you. They deal black magic. Leech life with every auto attack. Ooh, nice. And this? Permanently increase your maximum health. That's what we have Constitution for, right? Demonic Strike. Lash out, inflicting pure damage and applying bleeding. Impair weakened and silenced. Cost health instead of focus. Fine, go with this. And gain more strength. This guy's gonna be a demon. That's a big recovery rate, by the way. Yeah, 53, that's not that impressive. Go with intelligence. Okay. What does that do? Increases critical chance by 1%. Damage interrupt enemies. I'm gonna go with this.
Well.
Okay, my turn. I could go with one more Constitution. Max it out. Or my intelligence can rise. Or even my willpower. Oh my, so many decisions to make. I grant you an aura that increases focus regeneration up to 10 allies. Okay. Do want this one. Also this one, because we're elementalists, you know. Spell power by 4%. Let's see, Constitution, how much health does that give me? Not that much, it does give me quite a lot though. But honestly, it doesn't seem like it will matter. Willpower 37. Strength. Now, what does my spear do? It is dexterity based. I could give it one dexterity if I wanted to. Okay, let's not actually assign a point yet.
Corporal.
Perhaps later. Let's go this way.
Finally.
Yeah, finally. Immune to stun. Cool. Hello, hello. What is this?
Fine.
This is a weird animation. Okay, go there. Feels good to help people, doesn't it? Sir, I have good news. I found your daughter. Her neck is broken, but...
Thank the Guardians you're here.
What's wrong?
Bandits. That's what's wrong. They've taken the excavation site. I don't think they saw me, but what do we do? Do we call the guard?
We know how to defend ourselves. Let us take care of it.
Are you sure?
Yes, just stay where you are.
Gee, I wonder if you're gonna make a trap there. Okay, first, we don't need you anymore. Make sure he doesn't die. You, here, move.
Really?
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Wow.
Help me,
Frank. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Killed one of our heroes.
Yes, he just grant. Take him out.
So, what's the plan?
Wake him. Come on. Thank you. Thank you.
Interesting.
Tiara's breath. You really killed them all. Just who exactly are you?
A former soldier. So this is the portal?
Yes.
Did you reconstruct it?
No, it was still intact when we found it. Which is more than strange, but that's also where the mystery ended. We couldn't activate it, even with the portal stone.
How did you find it in the first place? And what makes you believe it's connected to the island?
Hibernian stone tablets. You see, similar to the Shapers, the Hibernians have developed a magic that allowed them to travel great distances within a short amount of time through portals. By stepping through an active portal, it took you wherever its counterpart was located.
Teleportation.
Yes, but much safer and also available to the common folk.
I see. And how do you know this portal's counterpart is on that island?
Another long story, for which I assume you don't have the time. Suffice to say that I found a kind of map, one that outlined all the Hibernian portals, how they used to be back in their era.
Interesting. And these portal stones were required to activate them?
Yes, but as I said, it didn't help. I paid a fortune to buy it from a Chilean merchant, but I might as well have sung my incantations on a brick.
Where is that stone now? Can I see it?
You're really stubborn, aren't you? No, you can't. Because I threw it away.
Why?
Because it was useless. It was useless. Like all of this sodding, pointless horseshit I ruined my life for. Forgive me. I shouldn't have gotten so upset. This place, it just brings up memories.
Oh look, a very expensive, useless stone. It's shiny. What to do with it? Throw it away. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna need money anytime soon. Where did you throw it?
Where did you throw it away? Do you remember?
Yes, I remember. There's a small shack near the old river watch in the southwest. That was the day I had finally realized that I had been chasing a ghost all along. You'll try to find it, won't you? I can see it. Please. I don't know who you are. But believe me, it's pointless. You're wasting your time.
Let me be the judge of that. Will you wait here?
If you insist. It's not as if I'm missing anything in that sodding city.
Yeah, well, honestly, does that mean that when we find something you won't actually want it? I am willing to share. I mean, I'm not here for the gold.
What?
I'm here for the glory. Ah, there it is.
There. I think that's the shack Watley was talking about.
Okay, let's go back.
Look at that. Could this be the stone?
Show me. Yes, that might be it. Though, that's interesting. This stone, it's ornamented with Hibernian runes, but it looks a lot like our Shaper rune.
Interesting. Well, let's get back to Watley.
Oh man, he's gonna get green with envy. So what, he was so close and spent years not trying anything.
Let me know what you need.
Guess he never had a good day in his entire pathetic life.
Watley, we found... Wow.
By the... What? How is that possible?
My guess is as good as yours.
But this doesn't make sense. No, this This is a dream. This isn't happening.
Well, obviously.
I need to see.
Blazes, stop!
Too late. We need to follow him.
Seems we don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Would you like to travel to Unknown Island? Choose a faction to aid you in this mission. Let's go with the humans, because I don't think I utilized them well. Or the elves, I don't think I got to play with them as well. Let's go with humans.
Though some cartographers may claim otherwise, the maps of Io are still far from complete. The Black Sea in particular has always invited explorers and adventurers to fantasize. Situated north of Fiara, many ships have fallen victim to its stormy waters, causing the number of expeditions to diminish.
Oh, good to know.
Tiara's breath. It worked.
It felt just like traveling with a godstone.
Only that this seems to have been a one-way road. The portal is closed.
What about the portal stone?
I don't know. It seems empty. Activating that portal must have used up all its energy. Question is, where's Watley? And is it just my imagination, or is the sun a bit lower than when we stepped through?
Possible. It's the same effect that occurs when using teleportation magic, a distortion in the fabric of time. In any case, I believe we should look for Watley. This doesn't bode well.
Agreed. Let's follow the path. He can't have gone far.
Oh, that's a nice explanation, actually. Usually no one bothers explaining the weirdness with the sun rotating. We stepped during the day, now it's night. Well,
Hard to believe we're suddenly thousands of miles from Everlight. But there is something unique to this island, isn't there?
Yeah. There's hardly any magical signatures around us. Whoever lived or lives here, they haven't been in contact with the outside world yet.
Everything has an end.
you'll have spiders though, that never changes.
What is it?
I love being so powerful.
Got it.
Sounds like a plan.
What do we need?
No one has ever stepped on this island before.
Finally.
I do need to scout the map before building my
Really?
base.
Will do.
How does that work? You just click on this? Ah, there they are. Okay guys, let's go.
What's the plan?
Yes?
Okay, kill him.
Fine.
Bugger and blasted, blistering blazes. Who were these creatures? And what took you so long?
We entered the portal just after you. The teleportation caused a distortion in time.
Oh, of course. The writings mentioned that. Well, thanks for saving me. And sorry for being so mindless. These creatures, I thought they were gonna kill me.
Who is this man?
I don't know. He must be one of the locals. But he doesn't seem to understand our tongue.
Tunde, I do.
Fine. Now I'm lost.
So am I. How can you know our language?
Because we are both Kalal. You come from the Forsaken Land, which our people left behind hundreds of generations ago. Though your way of speaking is strange, be that as it may, I am not worthy of answering your questions. I will take you to our Yaris. She has predicted the arrival of outsiders, and it seems that her readings have become true. You will free us from Shar's snakespawn.
Cool.
Who is this Shar?
Lakeshi, a renegade, a traitor. But our Yaris will tell you all.
We come from the same land? You mean you're also from Nortander?
Yes, but our ancestors left it behind. It's a long tale, and again, not one I am worthy of telling.
You say worthy. Still, what does that even mean? Alright, take me to your leader.
Alright, then take me to your Yaras.
Wait, one more thing. Yaris, Tunde, this sounds a lot like the Hibernian tongue. Are you Hibernians?
Not directly. But again, our Yaris is better fit to explain that. Now please follow me.
Jar, okay, wow. Hello, and welcome. Okay, I do want to explore though. Don't want it to be like last time when
yes,
we
of course.
had to throw forces thousands and thousands of souls for no good reason.
Got it.
Okay, there's Godstone. Improve plans.
I will do as I must.
Snake people, kill them. Okay, that works. You guys really aren't that amazing, are you?
Sure.
Fine.
I don't see a reason why.
You got it.
Okay, don't fall behind. We need all of you here.
Just give the word.
Corporal.
Okay, no way I can go this way.
Understood.
Blast it. There's absolutely nothing here. Just give me some experience there. We've explored this area. Here, have a level up. It's on the house. You know, stuff like that. That'll be great. Okay, Medusas.
As you would
That way?
Okay, now run, because that was a stupid idea. Where did you come from?
Let's see what we can do.
You read my mind.
Healing! Need healing!
Here, have this. Okay.
Need healing!
They killed one of our heroes.
Yeah, I know he's dead, but then again, he was kinda useless. Okay, this one's dead.
Leave it to me.
Take him out. You. Wake him up if you can.
What the hell? Blazes. This island is beautiful in its own way.
That's so.
Infectious Suffering, an epic weapon, one-handed. That's interesting.
Let us make this quick.
Seriously, where do you come from? Since I am a spear person, I'm going to equip this in a second. That's why we're keeping the straight point. Oh, it wasn't a straight point though now, but now it is. Cool.
A fine plan.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Have you seen Naga? Warcraft Naga? Maybe. But those are specifically called Medusas, which is stupid because Medusa was just one Gorgon. Back here, here, and here, and this. Let's see how much you can suffer.
Got it.
Yes.
They do look somehow like the heroes of Might and Magic.
They will
6 snake people.
Pathetic.
Okay,
As you want.
victory. Fine, a new spear we said. We always have the potion of restart, so it's not a big deal. How epic are you? 2022? Well, it's not that epic. Doesn't have frost damage. It doesn't even look like a real spear.
What's next?
Well, I have to say they were right. This looks like a beautiful island, and yes, it's filled with enemies. So of course we have to slaughter them all. It's just a natural thing.
Interesting.
Oh, we need capital for the iron. That's okay. We did say, right? This is gonna be a long walk. Maybe we should spring for some mounts in this game next time. Hello, hello.
That
What,
way?
you saw us and now you're attacking? Or you're just patrolling here, pretending to be strong. That's food, I bet.
Fine.
Hello, chance to heavy plate armor resistance. Snake Devourer. Ooh. Take everything. Yeah, it's the same armor. Okay, but let's check the Devourer. One-handed weapon, uses dexterity. No, it uses strength. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, no, we're getting the spear. But this thing is strong. Can we give it to someone? How about you? It's a one-handed. You're using two-handed weapons. That's okay. They seem to be a little bit faster than the rest of the enemies we've seen thus far.
Fine. A fine plan.
Maybe I should leave one of them up there. I mean, to scout ahead.
Really?
That's a good idea.
All right,
You
here
son.
goes nothing.
Or lady. Attack this guy.
for heck's sake!
As you require.
Child's play.
You should be happy that you heal when you hit something. That could have killed you.
You got it.
Yes, of course.
I do hope I'm strong enough to take down a base if I need to.
As you want.
Finally. Leave it to me.
Okay, I always had a problem with this. Hit, 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 and set up a blaze.
Help me for heck's sake!
Make him bleed, and then heal him.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Okay, no. I escaped certain death. I am amazing.
Everything has an end.
Oh, I have a problem here though. Ooh, nice. Never even imagined how powerful this was. Excellent work.
I will do as I must.
Can I kill this? Yes, apparently yes. Okay. Is an orc campaign or just humans? Ah. Well,
the Medusa attracted to that thing?
Well, the campaign actually has you choosing an army to come and support you, and I actually chose with humans this time.
Let's see.
But you can recruit orcs, from what I understand at least. That's the first playthrough I'm having, and probably the only playthrough. I do like the game, but I liked Spellforce 2 more. And also elves, there are elves. I still have no idea how to play with elves because their recruitment mission was so easy. The man Tarzar is a mace used by the ruthless gang later men known as the Butcher. The gang specializes in capturing and killing orcs, with a mace, of course, and then selling their meat on the black market under the guise of wyvern meat. This mace, however, isn't used to carry out their horrific scheme. Instead, the Butcher's men use it to settle territorial disputes with our human gangs. So you're famous for hunting orcs, and use maces to settle scores with humans. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense if you don't think about it.
As you want.
Really?
Ah, look at that, a bear pelt and fangs.
Understood.
Fine.
Okay. I think this won't open before we start the main mission. Just the Spellforce 2 is more up my alley.
Sure.
I did like the skills there, and especially the mental magic. But it was also a less serious game than this one.
You'll have to wait.
Not only was the strategic aspect of the game easier,
as you require.
Healing. They killed one of our
okay,
heroes.
guys. I know this is not the time to retreat, but let's retreat.
That way?
Finally.
Here we go.
Next.
Focus.
You'll have to wait.
Okay, that's why we have this.
Help me for heck's sake.
Focus on this. Okay, run. Ah, damn it. Oh, that's gonna cost us a crystal.
Will do.
Really?
Sounds like a plan.
Fine.
I need help over here.
Don't worry about it, you're the only one who's actually not able to die.
What's the plan? Uh-huh.
Where are you?
You have my attention.
It's gonna take some time.
I need help over here.
They killed one of our heroes.
Shit. Help me for heck's sake.
Okay, that's gonna take some time.
Understood.
Try to run away. Where are you? Keep running away. Yeah, she has 300 seconds to be revived, so...
Let's see what we can do.
Will do.
They killed one of our heroes.
Got it.
No, you go there.
Let me know what you need. Let us make this quick.
Okay, usually I do like to be prepared for trouble like that. This time I'm gonna just swallow my pride. Why? I told you to run away! Oh right, because the controls are kinda stupid like that. Doesn't matter where you click, it always grabs all of your heroes. Okay, call her here.
That shouldn't happen again.
Damn it! I need healing.
Oh, he's here.
Just give the word.
What is it?
Don't worry, even if she dies. We have a spell that will revive her. Ah, finally they gave up. Sorta.
Well,
Damn it! I need healing.
So she has 500 health. How much health do you think you'll have after I do this?
I need healing.
yes.
Okay, that's more than half the map. I think even if I start a strategic area of the map, it's gonna be okay.
That way?
Yes, of course.
Yes, I have 45 healing potions, but I'm not using it for that because we have quick save. Which I almost never use. And by never I mean always.
Will do.
Sure.
Okay, talk to her. Him. It.
Yakul!
Saris Jadul, Mekil. I thought the snake spawn got you.
They almost did. These people saved me. They are from the Forsaken Land, Yakul. Just as she read from the stars.
By the name of the sun. Outsiders. Are they... I mean, do they speak our tongue?
We do. And I bet we have as many questions as you have.
I see. Gallus Danwaji, outsider. Thank you for saving this man. You have no idea what his death would have brought upon our village.
I promised to take them to the Yaras. Can you let us in?
I believe so. Take them to the Yaris, Mekil. She will want to know the stars spoke the truth. It was an honor, outsider.
This guy's completely useless, by the way. Maybe I need to switch his armor and that will make him a little bit stronger. Let's take a look. Well, he doesn't have an amulet. His two-handed staff does quite a lot of damage. Doesn't have a lot of resistance, and this potion, yeah, we are not gonna use that. Why can't I just combine the potions? Whatever, just move.
What?
Understood.
Did he just say star readings?
As I said, our Yaras foresaw your coming. She read it from the
I
constellations.
see the outsiders have arrived.
Yaras. Yes, they have. Just as you predicted. And they saved me from the snake spawn.
Then you already have my gratitude, stranger. Mekil, you may leave.
Of course.
Is your name really Mekio?
Corporal?
Or is it like the Russians? You just spell it Mekio, but it means Mikhail.
Well then. I'm a Shah, holy Yaris of the Ulias tribe. what's your name?
I assume Yaras means leader?
Not precisely, but yes. I am the leader of this village. So tell me, who am I talking to?
I'm Tahar. That man, he said you foresaw our coming?
I read the stars, yes. They told me that soon a stranger would come, one seeking for something to end a curse put upon his land.
The blubber.
Don't tell me. Our tribe has left the Forsaken Land for a reason, and whatever is happening there, it does not concern us. All that matters is that the stars sent you to save us from Shar, and that we, should you succeed, give you the Kasarlanthep stone in return.
Okay, that's kind of one-sided. We were foretold that you'll come to save our people, trying to rescue your people, but we don't care about your people. We're a bunch of idiots. What do you need help with?
Alright. What do you need help with? Your Medusa problem, I assume? And this Shar who's controlling them?
Yes, but it's a bit more complicated. Shar is my son. Where should I start? I have 2 sons, Dul and Shar. According to the Iberian traditions, it was set that Dul would succeed me as the next Yaras. As you can imagine, this was never easy. Shar never accepted Dul as the legitimate firstborn.
How do you accept someone as the legitimate firstborn? You were born first. That's all the stable monarchy you need.
I think I can see where this is going.
It's not that simple. You see, their father died when they were both very young, and that shaped their personalities in very different ways. Shar was frail, sensitive, and emotional. He was always sick, had horrible nightmares, and often talked about these voices he heard.
Okay, voices?
He heard voices?
Yes. Not only during the night, sometimes even in broad daylight.
What did they say?
All kinds of things. But nowadays I simply think it was him having a too active imagination.
I thought hearing voices is bad enough, but hearing them during the day? That's unthinkable. So what is this nightmare you speak of?
What kind of dreams did he have?
Everything, really. A lot of it revolved around his father's death, and then he had this one about the sacrificed woman.
The sacrificed woman?
Yes. According to him, he always found himself in some temple-like room surrounded by strange, puppet-like creatures. He walked down a hallway until he stepped into a room where there was a woman lying on an altar. I talked to our shaman about this, but he said that it might simply be his fragile mind. Now I believe that it also had something to do with his magic. A lot of gifted children suffer from strange dreams like that one.
And what about Dul?
And Dul? Your firstborn?
He was the exact opposite. He was strong, always healthy and good with people, but hardly ever showed emotion. It was almost as if he was destined to succeed me.
Nothing says I care about people like being emotionless. And what was their relationship like?
What was their relationship?
Well, Dul was very distant towards Shar, and Shar hated Dul with a passion. The day things got truly complicated was when Shar discovered his magic. His talent was enormous.
Okay, brothers usually don't hate each other unless they have horrible parents. So who taught him?
Who taught him? I assume you don't have universities on this island.
You are right. We don't. My duties as Yaras kept me from teaching him myself, so it was mainly the old shaman who died 2 years ago that taught him. But as I said, his talent was enormous. He didn't need much guidance.
Let's cut to the chase. Where did the Medusae come from?
Well, it all happened a month ago. One night, Shar and Dul were gone. The next morrow, our village was surrounded by snake spawn, rallied behind my Shar.
Why not just call them snake spawn? That's far better name than Medusae.
So you can read from the stars, but you didn't see that coming?
Yes, I knew Shar was trouble, and I knew how much he despised his brother, but to go that far? No. Maybe I was just blind. but I didn't expect that to happen.
And where did they came from? The ground?
Being a talented mage is one thing, but where did all these Medusae come from? The snake spawn, as you call them.
A ritual. An invocation that has been passed down in our tribe for generations. You see, we do not know war on this island, and fate willing we never will, which is why we are practically defenseless. But that does not mean we are naive. Should our people ever be threatened by outsiders, whether they come by the portals or by ship, the snake spawn would protect us.
So Shar used this ritual to bind the Medusae to his will?
Yes.
Interesting. I didn't even know Medusa could be conjured.
Well, faction of snake people, that'll be great. And what did he want?
But what did he want? Force you to make him the next Yaras instead?
Worse. He said that since we are too blind to see, he would take matters in his own hands and enforce the trial of brothers.
Of course.
I don't understand.
In the Hibernian Empire, it actually wasn't custom for the firstborn child of the emperor to succeed him. Instead, their heirs had to compete in a ritualized duel, which mostly ended deadly for one of the parties. That way, or so the Hibernians figured, there would never be a weakling on the throne.
Wow! That really makes no sense whatsoever. So what's the inheritance law? Magnetic, cognetic, kill them! Sorry. That's kind of brutal.
They force siblings to kill each other? That's brutal.
You're right, it is. As much as our people admired the Hiberian faith, this wasn't a custom we ever adopted. Be that as it may, for the month, Shar's had his snake spawn abduct villagers to help him restore the ruin up north, so that it's worthy of hosting the trial. Once that is done, he wants to challenge his brother to a fight at the mountain altar. You see where this is going. You need to bring him to reason.
How am I supposed to do that? I can't take on his entire army by myself.
I know that. So the first step should be to free at least some of our people he has taken prisoner. After that is done, we can discuss further steps.
Okay. So where are those people of yours?
These villagers your son holds captive. Where can I find them?
As far as I know, he took most of them to the ruin up north, but the place is heavily guarded by snake spawn, and he has shut himself in, so you can't go there yet. For now, it would suffice if you took care of the smaller camp just north of the village. I feel bad to ask this of you, Tahar, but frankly our hands are bound. I just have to trust the stars that I'm not sending you into your doom.
Don't worry, we've fought worse.
Yes, I guess you have.
I don't believe in prophecies. Let's go kill some snakes.
How am I supposed to make him see reason?
If only I knew. Talk to him, convince him, make him realize what he has done. Just try not to hurt him, will you? But as I said, first of all, our people need to be freed. As long as the village is defenseless, we can't provide you with the means to take down his camp. I'll be here if you need anything. Now good luck, Tahar. And for what it's worth, sorry for burdening you with this.
No, it's kind of similar, isn't it? I mean, a stable foundation for reason is if you tie them up, get a huge malice, and start cracking his hands until he sees reason. Works for everyone, I guess.
A fine plan. Fine.
Okay. Where to?
You got it.
So you can't actually go through the walls here.
Got it.
You have food, so you can hold out
As you want.
indefinitely.
Sure.
Get a bunch of arrows. Or catapults. I don't know. That actually doesn't look very stable as a frame for a portal or whatever these things are.
That way?
Where's the bloody exit? Didn't we spawn from here? How did we not notice that?
Yes, of course.
Sounds like a plan.
And yes, we did discuss this, and you, sir, are really useless,
Well.
so I was gonna send you out there, just so we can keep a scout up.
Impressive.
Fine.
Is that wood?
Interesting.
Portal keystone. That's gonna help, at some point. It is a quest item, right? But that does look impressive, actually. Wonder if we're gonna go in at some point. Move in. And by in, I mean move out. Because in and out are basically the same words.
You got it.
Ooh, a chest. Green robe of focus and talisman of Nora's grace. What do you do? Target enemy. This talisman was popularized by the members of the Bane. When the Zealots clutch this talisman, Andia grants them the ability to prevent mage from casting his foul magic for a short period of time. Now, that's something my brutal barbarian can use. Also, you need rings to make you a little bit stronger. Here, I have this one.
Yes.
A fine plan.
That way?
Finally.
I do miss the guy who can turn into a bear.
Sure.
Whatever's necessary.
Okay, kill.
Will do.
Really?
Okay, go here. We're gonna keep you as a scout, just until we kill all the snakes. I don't think we're gonna use you.
What's next?
And we're not gonna use the Voitar or whatever it was called. So, snakes here? Can I go there? No, it's impossible right now.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay,
Got it.
so I am actually going to end this episode here. Thank you all for joining me. I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye.